My name is Kobus Vermeulen. I'm the Services Manager at EOH Process Automation Solutions. I look after the current installed base of all our clients, whether it be inside the borders or outside the borders of South Africa. I've been involved with the Kumtor site, I will say, for the past 3 years. Because the mine is located at such a high altitude, there's 40% less oxygen. So airflow is less, so you've got less of a cooling effect on the equipment. Even though it is so cold, the air just doesn't move. So that is really a challenge, actually keeping all your equipment in a running state. The legacy equipment they've got in there has been in since the inception of the mine and when they started up. So that's reached end of life. They wanted more information which they couldn't get out of the legacy equipment. And that's why they opted to use smart relays and motor overloads. And that in itself reduced the traditional I/O footprint, because instead of having a multitude of inputs and outputs to get certain information out of a device, you've now got one module which takes up no I/O. They've been used to getting information in a certain way, and they've learned to actually work around the difficulties in obtaining this information. So you have to be very careful to make sudden big changes, because it really upsets them and it can have a severe negative effect on the plant production-wise and the morale of the staff towards the system if they now all of a sudden are confronted with the same information but looking slightly different. That's why we do everything in small increments, and we involve them in every step of the way. We introduce the client to a Wonderware historian, and it just makes it so much easier to get not only the data out, but they can use the trending for so much more. They don't have to have access to the DCS because the historian sits on the IT network on the corporate side, so everybody on site has got access to it. And then the historian client is used by the maintenance personnel and also the production personnel to generate reports and to actually get a look and a feel of how the plant is performing. And then InTouch is used to create an overview, a snapshot of the whole process. And in one single graphic, they can see exactly if the plant is running on optimum performance and where there's bottlenecks and where they need to intervene. Part of the journey we had is to involve everybody that has any input or make use of the equipment or the information that comes out of it, to make sure that they understand why we're giving them something and what they're going to get if that is what they want and how they want it. It's made a significant change, because now not only on site can they have access to production critical information, but also halfway around the world in Canada, where the head office is based, and also in Bishkek. If they're on the corporate network, they've got access to the same information than what the staff will have at the mine itself. There's definitely been significant results. The staff has become so accustomed to what they've now been given, the new tools, that at the slightest hint that something's not working properly, they contact us and they say, please help us, because we need this information and we really cannot function without it. The staff has actually started to use some of this information and to present in such a way so that whoever comes on site knows exactly what his counterpart did who just left, without having to spend hours with him so that he can discuss what happened in the time that he wasn't there. Because we are empowering them to develop their own look and feel for the system and this product, they've really adopted it and embraced it 100% without any resistance or negative feedback from their side.